But let me read this super chat here. Is I'm Tawan too. Hey SB, you are the favorite auntie in the family. Love your show. I enjoy your honest perspective. Thank you. Thank you. But you know what? My real family hate to see me coming.
Mine too.
Ricky, is that true?
They don't deal with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna hold it to your face. Because the truth of the matter is, it's like I'm not perfect. I got issues now. I had issues that really affected, and I hold myself to a standard. I'll be doing my family a disservice if I didn't tell them the truth.
I'm telling you, it's
and,
true.
And like I tell people, like your growth sometimes costs you people you love.
Right.
Sometimes, like it's just the truth of the matter, and it's not no disrespect. I still love my family. I got to keep y'all at a certain distance because it's not what people do; it's how you react to them. People are people. Let them do them. It's cool. It's cool. It just like and they try to tie that to relationships, right? It's just weird to me how people get mad because a person is being them, right? You can't expect a person to change on your schedule. Life don't work like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But this is what I keep talking about. Y'all don't love people. Y'all love things. Y'all love what they present to you. Y'all don't love those people. Oh, I just thought he can do better. Well, what if that's all he got? What if that's all she got?
Oh, you're talking about the lack of grace. We don't like the grace.
Exactly. Exactly.
I see. Listen, mine have gotten so bad they want to keep everything a secret for me. They don't want me to know nothing.
They don't call me no more.
Still fall. I hate to say it, but stuff still fall apart. And when it fall apart, you gotta call me. Mm-hmm. You gotta let me in. And then it's like, well, why did you? Now I'm like trying to put it together. I'm like, wow. So I understand exactly what you mean by family. Me and my husband, first 5 years in, we couldn't deal with family at all. Mm-hmm. My mom hated men. She's passed away, but she hated men. And I knew my husband was different. So I knew that those two things weren't going to go together. You can't, because those people are so influential to women. I'm not sure about men, but women, I would wrong.
And that's why I made the point on crew seasons. Like women, y'all got to understand the mental fortitude it takes for a man to break away from his mother. Right? Like the truth of the matter is this, and this is what I said, and I'm gonna be 100% with y'all, right? We make the people we hate, right? Our people don't understand that. We make the people we hate, right? So our mothers, because they're single, don't have the tools to raise a young man, right? But then that young man grows up and he's out on the market for now the other women to look at him like the rest of the men, like your dad was, right? The dude that was irresponsible, feminine, right? That reacted, who was reactive instead of proactive when it came to life, right? And because he never learned those lessons, those are the same things he do, right? And again, with our women, we don't take care. If you make a woman a baby mother, if you sleeping with her and you know it's a possibility of getting her pregnant, you should be under the understanding that I want to make this woman my wife.
Yes.
Right? Is capable of being the mother of my child. And I'm okay with that. Because even though safe sex and birth control and all that stuff fails. Y'all done heard a million stories about it. So stop using that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The point is that, but then that woman, she's raised by a single mom who more than likely, not everybody, because no one's a monolith, right? But enough people for us to actually analyze the situation that the single mothers don't know how to interact with men. Right. There are a lot of times, especially if it's a teenage mom, once their daughter get of age, they're in competition with their daughters.
That's true.
Right. And so then she goes out into the world looking as men as marks and wallets, because that's what she learned from home. We make the people we hate.
Yeah.
Right.
My mother and father, this it was crazy for me because I lived with my mother and father were together to death. My mom died a year ago.
That's dope.
But she still hated men, even though she was married and was going to stay married. She just didn't want her daughters to be.
That's crazy. Crazy. That's like my mom. I don't even care about her opinion on my wife no more because it doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But my mom hated my wife because I took resources from my mother.
Okay.
Because like I said, I understood my programming once I looked inside. I'm just telling y'all, I had a cold talk in the mirror one day. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I was like, hey man, the reason my mom, like when I wasn't married, me and my mama stayed cool. It wasn't no problem. But I was always there. I was always her safety net. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But soon as I got with my wife and I transitioned over to being a husband, then me and my mother had problems. I never admitted it to myself. Talking down about my wife when my wife been nothing but generous and a beautiful person to her.
Yeah.
So what happened? Me and my mama, I picked her up from an airport. I think she went to visit my aunt. I picked her up and I gave it to her in the car. It's what it was. This is my wife. You are my mother. You lived your life. I love you. Thank you. Because without you and my pops, I wouldn't be here. But this is my life now.